so excited about our next speaker. Akilah Monifa, she is the SVP at Arise Global Media, which is a digital media platform for LGBTQ folks of color and their allies. And she made an Alexa skill called Black Media or Black History Every Day, which I really want to just make it Black History Every Day. But, you know, not everybody's going to put all the R's in it. So I'm very, very excited for this talk. I think you guys are going to love it. Please welcome Akilah. All right.
Okay. Thank you, Gretchen.
All right. Thanks.
So welcome, everyone. You know, it kind of reminds me, the start kind of reminds me of in 8th grade, watching a science film and the film broke, but it is 2019. So we did get it together. I am Akilah, and I'm going to talk today about my Alexa skill, Black History Every Day. And even though you can see me, just wanted to share a little about me and the skill. This is me. This is my wonderful headshot, one of my favorite shots of myself. And this is me and my children, my son Benjamin, who is 15, and my daughter Izzy, who turned 18. This is Rhea Ross, who is my intern and is a high school student and helps me work on the skill. So I just wanted to show a picture of her. This is my friend Alon and myself, and we are in our Black History is Golden t-shirts from the Golden State Warriors, because obviously Black history is near and dear to my heart, and Alon also helps a lot on the site too. Okay, now, this is just a brief little video that I wanted to share with you that Alexa made about my app. My first skill is pretty simple. It's called Black History Every Day.
Patricia Bath, first Black woman to serve on staff.
It started to work at 5 a.m. on April 3rd, 2017, which happened to be my 60th birthday. And I cried when it worked. I cried tears of joy. I want people to know that you don't have to know the coding to do it. I didn't know the coding, and I actually now have 3 skills. I think it's very exciting. I mean, I don't think that I can adequately describe just the thrill that all of these skills have, but particularly the first one, and to know that so many people can hear the skill and be as enlightened through sound and knowledge as I was. It is, I think, very, very profound. My children jokingly say that that's my commercial for Alexa. Okay, so why did I start the skill? The first thing was that, as we all know, Black History Month in the United States is in February, and it's the shortest month of the year. A lot of people have complained about that. 28 days, 29 in leap year. My other big issue was that I really wasn't learning much in Black History Month. The same facts were being regurgitated over and over. So what do you remember about Black History Month in general? I mean, we heard facts about Martin Luther King, George Washington Carver, Rosa Parks, and that was really the extent of it. So that certainly was not sufficient for me. So the first thing that I did was to develop a website, which is blackhistoryeveryday.com. And I was actually amazed that the URL was available, but it was. So I developed the website, and my thought was that every day I was going to put a different Black history fact on this website. So here are a couple of examples. So the website exists. A few examples of the facts that I put on the website, and they're very short, and I wanted them to be diverse. So this is Isis King, who is the first transgender model to compete on America's Next Top Model in 2011. This is the mobile edition. This is what it looks like. Mashima Bailey, the first Black woman nominated for Best Chef at the James Beard Foundation Awards 2018. Gloria Adim. She's the founder of Well Read Black Girl, an online book club and community. The other thing that I wanted was the oh wow factor. Oh wow, I didn't know that. I was unaware of that. So I really tried to have really interesting things. And I also, since today is International Women's Day, starting today through the rest of the month, all of my facts are going to be about women, about Black women. Okay, so now we go from, I have this website, and 2 years ago, someone gave me an Alexa. And I had heard about it, but I had not experienced it. So I got it, and I saw that there were all sorts of skills on Alexa. So I thought I should be able to have my skill, my website into an Alexa skill. That was my thought, and I thought, how difficult can it be? Actually, I thought, I don't know anything about coding, so maybe I can't do it. But I Googled how to do an Alexa skill and found out there was something called the Alexa Skills Kit, and that was online. So I went to the Alexa Skills Kit and got information that alleged that one could build a skill in minutes with no coding required. So I said, okay, I'll develop this skill. And basically, when I went to the Alexa Skills Kit, there were 5 different entries that I could make to help develop the skill. And I suppose theoretically it could have been done in minutes. Kind of skipping ahead, it did not take me minutes. And when I tried to fill out the form, or I did fill out the form, and I developed my skill, it got rejected. I lost count the number of times that it got rejected. After you submit it for certification, and it was not successful. I think I submitted it between 75 and 100 times, and I joined Alexa developers groups to try to figure out what was wrong, and talk to people and tweet it. The shorter version of it is that finally, after all of this, it did start to work. And I just wanted to show you, this is just the first page. It was almost fill in the blanks, but the key thing that was missing for me in developing this skill is that I thought that simply by having the website, that I could feed the website into Alexa, and Alexa would be able to read out my website, and that in fact was not the case. And it was finally when I, through a lot of research and trial and effort, realized that the one thing that I needed was to get Alexa to talk to the website, and it was pretty simple. I just had to find a device, and the device that I found is called FeedBurner, feedburner.com. And once I plugged my website into that, then Alexa could understand what my website said and read out the information, which was just wonderful. And as I described in the video, it actually started working on my 60th birthday, which was 2 years ago, which will be coming up 2 years ago. So I was very ecstatic. So I can also really, if you're trying to build an Alexa skill, really recommend FeedBurner. And after that, it was very simple. And I just wanted to show you, so the skill, I did a definition of the skill, and the skill basically says that it is Black history every day in about a minute from Arise 2.0. Black history is no longer relegated to the shortest month of the year. A different Black history fact presented daily, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 in leap year. And it's prepared, and I say, and vetted by the team at Arise 2.0, which is mainly consisting of me and Rhea with some help from a few other friends who give me information. And our mission is to tell our diverse stories. If you have an Alexa and you go to Alexa, you can enable the skill in the app, and there it is, Black History Every Day, actually with an old logo. Or you can actually just ask it to enable it. And I just wanted to at least show you, and hopefully Alexa will work, how it works. Alexa, what's my flash briefing?
Here's your flash briefing. From Arise 2.0 Black History Every Day, Zarifa Robertson, CEO/founder/publisher of IDEAL magazine for urban young people with disabilities, 2004 to 2015. Toni Harris is the first woman football player at a skill position, non-kicker, to sign a letter of intent, accepting a scholarship to Central Methodist University in Missouri in 2019. Akilah Monifa, Alexa pioneer, developed Black History Everyday skill for Amazon's Alexa and the website blackhistoryeveryday.com. Dr. Rosalind Payne Epps is the first Black woman to serve as president of the American Medical Women's Association in 2002.
So the only glitch was that it was my intent to have one Black history fact every day. What I found out with Alexa is that through my website, Alexa would read out 5 facts a day. So I had to basically then shift gears and make sure that I had 5 different facts a day instead of 1. And that's my skill. Thank you.
Oops. Looks like I was still muted. Thanks, Akilah. That was awesome. There's other people. It's the same with the that's making their Alexas go off just listening to you talk.
Yes,
which is awesome because that's what happened when we did the dry run for her speaker talk too. So we had one question come in. She keeps getting rejected. She's saying with Google, not Alexa, because I think they don't want to give me the name I want. It's frustrating for an indie developer. How many times did you say you had to keep applying?
So I lost track, but I believe that I applied for certification between 75 and 100 times before it was accepted. And I would say that the one thing that it passed certification, basically. The one thing that I didn't do was you can test it before you submit it for certification, and I didn't do that. I foolishly just kept certifying it, submitting it for certification, thinking that it would work, and it didn't. If I had tested it, I would have seen that it didn't work, so I probably wouldn't have submitted it for certification.
So another question, what was the thing that surprised you most about developing a skill?
I think that the thing that surprised me most was how easy it was, that I just had the idea, and before people told me that you needed coding to do it or you needed to pay someone to code you, so I thought, okay, I can't do it. So the surprising thing was that when I Googled how to build an Alexa skill, yes, if you know coding, you can build it, but you can build it without knowing coding.
Amazing. So, I mean, I think this is great. And what I'm really hoping, this is my request to you, is that next year you can come back and tell us about building it for Apple and for Google so that we can all have it. Because I do think that, American school systems don't do a great job of giving that information out. And so it's amazing that you took the time to share it with everybody.
Well, and the good thing is that it is available to everyone, because even if you don't have the skill, if you don't have Alexa, you can get the information through the website. So just go to blackhistoryeveryday.com and all the information is on the website, which is good.
Awesome. All right, Akilah, this was great. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you.
All right.